Top 5 Best Luxury Cars of 2023. The year 2023 brings forth an exhilarating array of luxury cars that redefine opulence, performance, and cutting-edge technology. As the automotive industry continues to push boundaries, manufacturers have spared no effort in crafting exceptional vehicles that embody the epitome of elegance and sophistication. From powerful engines to exquisite craftsmanship and advanced features, these top 5 luxury cars stand at the pinnacle of automotive excellence. Join us as we delve into a world of unrivaled luxury, where automotive engineering meets artistic mastery, and experience the grandeur that awaits in the finest luxury cars of 2023. But before we begin, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for such amazing and informative videos. 1. BMW i7 and BMW 7 Series. If you need proof of how serious BMW is about staking its claim on luxury car glory, then consider the fact the i7 and its ICE-powered 7 Series sibling will only be available in leg-stretching long wheelbase guise. While the previous 6 generations of the brand's flagship saloons have placed as much emphasis on driver delight and pampering passengers, this all-new model is all about 5-star cosseting and cutting-edge tech. It's the all-electric i7 that arrives first, but regardless of motive power, you're unlikely to lose the big BMW in a crowd. Not only is it a vast machine, but the slab-sided styling and gargantuan front grille also mean that the 7 Series is a challenging aesthetic proposition. Not so the interior, which melds all the latest technology with traditional craftsmanship and a rich array of natural materials, including the surprisingly indulgent cashmere wool trim you can choose for the seats. As you'd expect, there's acres of space to lounge around in, while additions, such as the 31.3 in BMW theater screen for rear seat passengers, takes in-car entertainment to the next level. There's also the usual widescreen display ahead of the driver, but the retention of an adroit rotary controller means you are not subjugated to the total tyranny of a touchscreen interface. 2. Mercedes-Benz S-Class. BMW may have knocked it out of the park with the latest 7 Series, but the Mercedes-Benz S-Class is still the default option for good reason. It was last redesigned in 2020, embracing digitization more than ever before. In that respect, it has undoubtedly succeeded. The cabin feels reassuringly traditional yet avant-garde, and the scope of the vast displays manages to avoid the jarring omnipresence seen with other manufacturers' cars. Ambient lighting and connectivity are very well executed, and beneath it all, barring 1 or 2 ergonomic shortfalls, resides one of the most materially comfortable and cosseting places to sit, while the miles ease by for driver and passenger. In an age of ever more ludicrously grandiose grilles, the S-Class's relatively subtle exterior design should also stand it in good stead in Europe. If you want your big Merc with a big battery pack instead of an engine, you need to look towards the Mercedes EQS, which is an entirely fresh take on the electric luxury car and shares next to nothing with its more traditional counterpart. Unlike the BMW 7 Series and i7 twins, there's very little wrong with the S-Class's range of petrol, diesel, and hybrid powertrains, though. The lineup tends to shift with availability, but you usually get a choice between the S350D or S400 diesel, or an S500 Patrol, which also gets mild hybrid assistance. The diesels are pleasingly real-world frugal and smooth, and the S400D has all the performance that a car of this brief would ever need, but the S500 offers an even quicker, and yet still suitable quiet and smooth 400-bit plus option should you want it. There's also the plug-in petrol-electric S580, with a combined might of 503 BAP, the ability to travel up to 64 miles in electric-only mode, and a more manageable company car tax bill than the combustion-only models. 3. BMW X. Number 3 on this list is a double whammy of convention defiance. Not only is the BMW X not a saloon, but it also doesn't have a combustion engine. It came just over a year before the BMW i7, but it is effectively that car, a few inches higher up in the air. It's perhaps marginally less opulent, but having a hatchback, it's also a bit more practical. A BMW like no other, is how our man Greg Cable described the Ickx, the firm's new all-electric luxury SUV flagship model for its I brand. Some critics have used other words to make their feelings plain about the way this car looks and the departure from classic BMW design type that it and other recent BMW model debutants represent. Feel free to make up your own mind. This is a car clearly intended to provoke a reaction. There is an entry-level BMW Ickx xDrive 40 version, which gets 296 PS and 249 miles of WLTP certified electric range. But really, you want the xDrive 50, with its plusher air suspension and 373 miles of range, which truly makes this a viable long-distance luxury car. If you need a charge en route, it takes up to 200 kilowatts. The BMW Ickx xDrive M60 offers even more power and performance than the xDrive 50's 516 PS. But we remain unconvinced that anyone needs their internal organs rearranged any more violently than the mid-range model is already capable of. 4. Range Rover. The latest 5th generation is a very long way from the mildly gentrified farm truck that was the original Range Rover. It is now a fully fledged luxury car, one that trades some of the other entries' on-road dynamics for unbelievable off-road ability. Under the skin, it's all new, featuring Land Rover's NLA Flex architecture, which has an 80% aluminum construction for lightness and strength. Torsional rigidity is up 50% over the old car. In combination with finely honed air suspension, 48V active anti-roll bars, and the availability of four-wheel steering, this Range Rover handles with assured precision and surprising agility. It's also whisper quiet on the move and has a sumptuous ride that steamrollers awkward topography into submission. Some of the other cars on this list are even more refined though, especially on big wheels. A bit of thumping and the odd shimmy from the body can disturb the serenity slightly. 5. Mercedes-Benz EQS. Mercedes-Benz is taking a rather different approach to its flagship EV saloon from its BMW rival. Where the BMW 7 Series and BMW i7 share a platform, the S-Class and the EQS are entirely different cars. The quiet running of an EV undoubtedly suits a luxury car, and the EQS is quite the engineering achievement. With a drag coefficient of 0.2, it uses the lack of air vents to good effect, and in combination with a massive 120 kilowatt-hours battery that helps it to achieve a real-world range of close to 400 miles in Mercedes EQS 450+ skies. Did you learn something new about best luxury cars that you didn't know before? We hope you did. So if you're interested in learning more amazing facts, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified by our new videos. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to comment down your views on this. Thanks for watching till the end.